I'm Donette Jones. I am 23 years old. I was born and raised in Springfield. I love my city. We have had some major losses. We are making progress. I remember things like the Stone Soul Festival, the Harambe, the Taste of Springfield, just going to high school, just being that tight-knit community where everybody knows everybody knows somebody who knows that person. And I know that I was angry with God for a very long time. Just being more emotionally mature, for one, however you feel is okay.
Right.
You're not meant to control that. But to acknowledge that and accept it for what it is.
That's right.
You know, you just have to have that.
Right.
That ability to say, this is how I'm feeling, but it's okay. I don't have to feel bad about it. It's okay for me to feel however I'm feeling.
Right.
Not to act on certain feelings. It's something completely different. But however you're feeling, it's okay. Daniel keeps me close to God.
That's good.
And he talked to me about Job and how God should be able to bet on me.
Right.
And when, and at that point in my life, I wasn't there. But I've come to not so much, because I've always been a pessimist, you know, and but to acknowledge the blessing that I do have, regardless of the circumstance of his birth. I try to, and this is very, very tricky, I try to visualize and actualize, but I try not to become attached to whatever that vision is, because you never know what's going to happen. And it's hard, because when I speak about his future, I speak about it as if all my blessings have been answered and that miracle has been delivered. However, I have to accept certain things. I can think that way about the future, but I have to accept that may not be.
Right.
And that's hard. But I talk about him sneaking girls into the house and, you know, playing football, missing curfew, you know, having girlfriends and having friends, and walking and talking and stuff like that. But I have to accept the fact that he may not walk, he may not speak. You know, he may not make friends in a traditional sense. But I've come to accept that, but I still have hope. I'm a mom, so I have that hope for the future. I carry a lot of tension in my spirit, in my body, in my chest, in my shoulders. And you never really know how much that is, that pressure. You never know how much of a weight you're bearing until you could just let it go and just breathe. And I've been holding my breath for a long time. And I'm breathing. I can breathe. I hadn't heard about the Brianna Fund until it was brought to my attention that it's something that I should apply to. And as I started asking questions, my boyfriend told me that you guys came to his church and you guys made a big difference in one of the families that were a part of his church. That you guys did great things for people and for people like me. And that was all I had. So that's all I needed to hear, really. Your presence is immensely appreciated because you're acknowledging my struggles as a mother of a child with a disability. So just the fact that you're here is enough for me. And I'm just to express my gratitude for your presence. I just can't say it in words how thankful I am that you're even here, because you make me feel like I'm not by myself and that my cries for help are not going unheard. They're not falling on deaf ears, because here you are listening to me and my message and my struggle. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I just thank you for being here. I know that times are hard. I know times are hard. My life is hard. So I know that times are hard. So whatever you can do is I'm grateful for. I appreciate that. Well, when I got the call from Mr. Ron Johnson, he said that Malachi was officially a Brianna Fund angel. And I feel like the Brianna Fund is my angel. You may call him your angel, but you guys are my angel. And you delivered, through the grace of God, you delivered my blessings. And thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
My name is Tamara Green. I'm 22 years old. I went to high school here in Springfield, SciTech. I'm going to stick now, Springfield Technical Community College. I always wanted to go for nursing. That's something I always wanted to do. You know, I like caring for people, helping people. And now with Anaya being in her condition, I want to do it even more. I kind of have more of the hands-on experience now. And I am currently going to school for nursing. Anaya is on a ventilator. She has a trach. She does minimum breathing on her own, but she does need assistance with it. She is total care. She gets fed by G-tube. She's not able to swallow or take anything orally on her own. So she's pretty much immobile. She does do like, she's getting better with it as time has gone on. She's gotten better and better. So she does move like her arms and legs. She can sit up a little bit and turn her head, but that's pretty much the most range that she does. Sometimes she's vocal, sometimes she's not. When she did get sick, it was at a very young age. She was only 4 months old. So she is 3, but she doesn't know what the average 3-year-old would know. She's kind of still learning since she got sick so young. So what's special with Anaya, that even though she's not like your average 3-year-old and she's not up and running around, and that she still has such a big personality. Like, we know her very well, and we can tell when she's happy, when she's uncomfortable, when she's not. And just without her even being able to say much, she still has such a huge personality. I think a need now that would be helpful for her, maybe transportation-wise, just a vehicle that would be accessible for her. It would allow for her to be able to be more interactive with the family. She does have a lot of cousins, and you know, we have tons of birthday parties and just family events. We're really family oriented, so when all the family comes together, it would be nice to kind of get her back in the picture and, you know, have her there, because she is home a lot. You know, it's not like I can kind of take her out to visit, so it would be nice to be able to, you know, have her interacting with the family and maybe bring her to the park or the zoo, just get her a change of scenery. I think that would be good for her as well. Now, the only time she really goes out of the house is on doctor's appointments, and we do have to go by ambulance just because of all her equipment and stuff, and having something that's able to transport her, you know, the proper way. So we don't really get to do all the things that we would like to do with her. And, you know, I think it would just be good to, you know, like as a family, me and her father, and, you know, she now has a new little sister, to be able to do those things again, you know, like as a family, go to the park, do stuff like that that we used to do with her. When I learned about the Brianna Fund, I was pretty excited. I thought it was, you know, a really good thing that there, you know, are people out there who understand what you're going through and are actually willing to help, and, you know, I thought it was a really good thing.
Can you talk a little bit about your mother and the role that she plays?
My mother, me and her have always been really close, and she has helped me a lot through this. She's basically like sacrifice.
It's okay.
She has sacrificed a lot. She helps me a lot. She's made it a lot easier for me to be able to handle this and deal with things. She plays a big role. And I'm just really thankful to have her.
After speaking to the Brianna Fund and finding out more information, I was ecstatic that we were going to be recipients, but then my thoughts turned to, how can I help more? What can I do to help other people? And if we didn't become recipients, how can I get involved? How can I let my family know, my friends know? So the fundings and things that you have can increase. You know, that was my thought, but I'm excited that we were chosen. Contributions are so important to families, and it's more than just a financial donation that's given. It's changing people's lives. It's giving these kids the opportunity to do things that they probably could never be able to do, and the families be able to never do. I mean, like with Anaya, she's been in four walls. We haven't been able to get her out, and it would be nice just to bring her from beyond the four walls of her bedroom.
To say to you, thank you, and it's really appreciated. It's nice to know that people are so caring and giving, and it would mean a lot to me, Anaya, my whole family. And even the smallest things would make such a great difference. Like something like that would have a really big impact on us. And I would really just like to say thank you.